All right, welcome back to our last episode of season 7 here on Miami Community Radio. This is Cristi Hearns. We have anonymous frequencies going on right now, and I'm gonna lead it off with our guest and our co-host.
Hello, how are you guys? Welcome to Anonymous Frequencies. Welcome ECB, our guest.
Hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here and thank you for having me, Queens, with we're in the same industry, like-minded, and I'm just happy to be here.
And Pilhi, how are you?
I'm good.
Gorgeous
Really good.
girl.
Muy bien, muy contenta, sí.
Welcome. We're happy to have you every time. And
Thank you.
let's get started. Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, easy. I want to ask you something. What is the latest project that you're working on? We want to know, what are you working on currently? How is your life unfolding at this moment in time?
Well, right now my passion project is Sexy Funky Hard. It's like a party that I started back in October at the Sylvester. Basically, when I first started DJing, as you guys know, there's so many genres, especially like in the EDM realm. So I didn't know specifically the name of every genre, but I knew a feeling I wanted to emulate. So every time I would prepare a set, my crates would be sexy, funky, and hard. So then
That's awesome.
yeah, like always. And then now I'm well versed in the genres and what my sound more or less is like. And I made a party basically to showcase other DJs and what sexy, funky, hard kind of means to them. So yeah, that's my current project, and yeah.
I wanted to tap in a second. So that means that the music you were choosing is explaining the vibe, because that's how I
Yeah.
That's, for example, like how I title my playlist by the vibe.
Yeah.
So
Now my OCD brain, I'm like, I need to be, but everybody, your music makes sense to you, how you organize it, but for me, I'm like OCD, I'm like, this,
yeah,
and
by
it's-
genres and all.
and
that.
by energy is how I do it. But
energy.
before I didn't know, so I was just like sexy, funky, hard, and whatever, and it was a mess back then. But now,
But look what it
Go
led
funky.
to.
go hard. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and when is this party happening? Like how
Our next one is December 5th during Basel,
Oh,
which I'm
nice.
super excited about. Yeah.
Is it at the Sylvester or
It's at
another?
the Sylvester.
Yeah.
I'm collabing with, shout out to Nuff Dam. He is, his name is Baby Motown, but his party group is called Nuff Dam. And he's from New York, so we're collaborating and putting together Sexy Funky Hard for Basel.
Let's
So
go.
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
thank you.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
We might stop by. Let's see how the
Yeah,
night
please,
unfolds. But
please.
we're sexy, funky, and hard. Let's do it.
Please.
See you guys at the Sylvester, December 5th. Stay tuned. We'll
Hello.
post videos.
Yes.
You, Pilhi, tell us, what's the latest project you're working on?
Bueno, en este momento estoy produciendo las bases de las músicas electrónicas. Bueno, en esta semana tuve tanto para hacer. Hice como experience, también tengo OCD. Pero para organizar, pongo todo en mi casa, vas a ver todo organizado por color, por tamaño, todo. Pero, y con la música lo que hago también es lo mismo, trato de poner frecuencias que sanen a la gente, pero ahora con mis DJs de Corea estoy como produciendo la base de la música electrónica para que después ellos puedan poner sus propios sonidos, ¿no? ¿Qué es lo que más me gusta? O sea, sí me gusta ser DJ, sí me gusta estar ahí poniendo música, pero no para un montón de gente. Ese no es mi sueño, mi meta.
La
Es-
fama, no importa.
no, es que no me importa la fama. Yo no creo en la fama.
Sí.
Yo no creo en ay, aquel es famoso, bueno, vamos a... O sea, nunca me pasó eso. Siempre estuve rodeada de gente famosa, que es gente normal, que tiene más problemas que
Sí.
la gente que no... Sí.
Son humanos también.
Exacto, entonces es como cada uno hace de sus proyectos algo interesante. ¿Por qué? Porque trabajó más, porque se enfocó más, o porque no es una cuestión de suerte, sino es de un día a día hacer un trabajo duro, como Cristina, que va a hacer deportes y no importa si está cansada, o sea, va y día tras día ¿no? Eso es lo que creo.
Con
Bueno,
Todos los
Consistencia.
días.
sí,
No
bueno.
days off,
Así
no
que
days off.
Backwards.
estoy haciendo eso. Es muy
Muy
interesante cómo la gente te ve. Por ejemplo, el otro día fui a la casa de una señora amiga que para organizarle, porque también hago eso, o sea, hago música, pero también tengo que vivir. Entonces voy y lo organizo y entró una amiga de ella y es como que la maid. Y dije, wow, qué interesante, o sea, soy como Cinderella. ¿Entendés? Y dije, ¿qué cosa tan? ¿Entendés? Como la gente te ve de acuerdo al lugar donde estés ocupando. Es como muy loco eso. Y yo dije, wow, esto es una experiencia única. Así que me puse como maid. Sí. Bueno, básicamente eso. Estoy haciendo música, bases de la música electrónica, que eso me gusta muchísimo.
Me encanta. Qué bueno lo que estás haciendo para apoyar a los artistas, de upcoming artists. Es muy bello de verdad poder tener a personas que tienen la misma frecuencia y como que la misma pasión que están ahí para apoyarte. Gracias por
Gracias.
hacer
Beba,
el
muchas
planeta
gracias.
mejor. Y you, madam, congratulations for your ebook. Tell us about your
Congrats.
project.
Yes.
Self-made sound. Tell us, what's that about?
So Friday, I was able to release my ebook. It's a project that I'm starting, and I continue to formulate plans for that. And basically, it's just bringing all the stuff that we do and putting it into a direction for anyone that needs other other pushes. Like I say pushes by like an extra push, inspiration, and to know the answers on questions that we might not know. Because as I've been learning as I go, yeah, it helps me, but I want to help others as well. And by putting my knowledge and experience, I've been able to formulate an ebook. It's about marketing yourself as an artist. And believe it or not, a lot of those pointers really can change your whole direction on what you're focusing on, because it just limits distractions. And it
And
helps.
today's world is really, it's unfortunate that it's not as much about the sound anymore. It's very much so visual now.
Yeah, I know.
Everything is about what you look
At the
like
end,
now and how you push yourself.
At the end, I agree with that. It goes into anything as well,
It's a
though.
plus if you sound good too. Like I'm not taking that away.
No,
but
no,
like,
of
yeah.
course. You always want to have your sound, but you want to make sure that people see your sound correctly.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
image is everything. But if you don't have the guidance of where to start with your image, not every DJ knows how to platform themselves. Not every DJ knows how to negotiate. Not every DJ knows how to be an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Not every DJ knows how to do everything else that comes with directing your own life. And at the end, I've been fortunate that I've gained those qualities, those skills, and I've learned a lot doing a lot of the impossible that I would never plan to do.
And you also have a good support system around you.
I do, I
like-
know, and I have a very good support system, my family, my close friends. I've been doing this since I was 11 years old, so people have seen me grow as a child into my career, which is beautiful because I didn't know I was doing that by doing all those years. And yes, I even advertise my ebook now. I say, if you've seen me since young, then you see where this all came from. You see how I relate. You have to relate your experiences, and you have to connect it to the authenticity of what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, then you're relating to general versions of artists and general versions of images, you know?
Versus being like authentic and you, yeah.
Versus being you and just learning how to promote you.
So you messed up so we don't have to, basically.
Exactly.
I love it. No, I love it.
No, I mean, listen.
They're not mess ups. They're opportunities
It's
to grow.
opportunities to grow. The biggest opportunity. I'm gonna leave that my speech moment off with a quote. It's gonna be opportunity happens when you eliminate fear.
I love that.
So
Ay, me encanta. Bien.
Yeah.
Bien, Cristina. Muy bien.
and there's opportunities everywhere.
The opportunities are there, and it's just something that I told you very early. in
Yeah,
our
we learned that
friendships.
it's
All
right
the
in front of
opportunities
us.
are there. Todos tenemos oportunidades frente a nosotros, pero a veces estamos tan distraídos o enfocados y concentrados en todo el fluff, en todo lo que está pasando alrededor, y no nos damos cuenta de tantas bendiciones que tenemos around us, que tenemos gente que nos aman, que nos apoyan, que tiene las mismas pasiones que nosotros tenemos. Y también eso, quitarse el miedo y aprender a pedir apoyo, aprender a pedir consejos, aprender a escuchar los unos a los otros es muy importante. Estábamos hablando ahora off camera, de como a veces nos tomamos las cosas muy personales cuando alguien te da un consejo, cuando alguien te dice algo. Y en realidad tenemos que aprender a escuchar, porque muchas veces la gente nos da estos consejos o este advice para make us better.
Constructive criticism, right?
Absolutely.
Constructive criticism is healthy.
That's the title of that.
I've met so many people who I'm like, that's your downfall, babe. If you can't take that, if you can't, and that's not to say like listen to every little thing. Like, know yourself so you're so solid that you know you can weave out what's for you and what's not meant for you, and who's being a hater, who's not being a hater. But like being able to take that from people who just genuinely want to see you grow is so important. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
I wanted to piggyback off that. The constructive criticism, I've kind of taught myself when so many different minds have approached quickly in what I'm doing. I take in everything, and then I choose to attend to whatever thought.
Without the
Impulsiveness.
some people don't understand your vision too. That's why I say like
So
you
take
know
it in.
yourself.
Take it in and
Yeah.
accept, listen. That whenever you hear someone giving some sort of communication to you about what you have created or you're working on, you take it in and you, in your mind, agree, disagree. Then give your value intake back.
practicing discernment.
Yo, a ver, siempre aparezco buena. A mí me parece que no es una cuestión de que alguien te dice algo, o te recomienda algo, o te aconseja algo. Creo que el ser humano está solo y puede hacer lo que quiera. Estamos en un momento de evolución humana donde todo lo que hagas y todas las personas que aparezcan para que te den, no sé, algún consejo, algo que te quieran decir, es simplemente porque en ese momento tienes que recibir eso, porque es en el momento de evolución en el que estás preparado. Entonces a veces escuchas cosas como, no, tú no puedes porque tú realmente crees que no puedes. O sea, y después encuentras otras personas, tú puedes, vamos, porque ya tomaste coraje y ya sabes que puedes ir por ahí. No siempre hay que, yo escucho a todos, veo un homeless, me dijo tal cosa y presto atención a ver qué me dijo. A todas las personas, creo que podemos aprender de cualquier persona, sea de nuestra industria o no, pero a veces cuando nos dan un consejo bien interesante, pero ¿quién se cree que es más que yo, no? Porque el ego juega como fuerte. Entonces, cuando uno aprende a sacarse de encima todo el ego, puedes tener, unas cosas maravillosas porque avanzás mucho más rápido, gracias a que esa persona ya pasó por ahí, sea de la industria o no. Entonces, hay que ver en qué momento estamos nosotros preparados para escuchar algo. No tiene que ver con lo que te digan, porque las personas siempre van a estar afuera, siempre van a juzgar. Tienen que ver con qué estás preparado para recibir en ese momento. Pero bueno, eso es lo que yo pienso.
Albert Einstein dijo, tienes 2 orejas para escuchar 2 veces y hablar 1 vez.
Exacto, Cruz.
He will be so proud of you too. I love that.
Just realized.
Albert Einstein is proud of all of us.
I love that.
Pun
He
intended.
invented the light bulb, right?
What clicks on us? We
Oh
get
my god, I was
creative.
shame. I don't even know. I can't even verify or deny.
Don't worry. We're gonna get
I'm just
back
a
into
DJ.
We're gonna get back into the DJ. I did want to ask, Izzy, tell us how you began DJing and all of your journey.
So
Because
funny.
I'm actually interested in learning, because I know we've known each other, but I don't, you know.
We have like a similar
we
story.
we haven't really gotten a chance to connect directly in quiet space and
Yeah.
always out or
Yeah, like with
in the
people.
mix of something.
Yeah.
So
Or in and out of
yeah,
gigs. or
yeah,
something.
exactly. Tell us.
So basically, I always had a passion for music. Like I was always like a singer, songwriter, like kind of loner in school, like just like, you know,
You were
writing in my
focused.
journal.
You were focused on yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and that was always my thing. And then my senior year of high school, my big sister Pilhi, she's actually she was a producer DJ situation, and she was at this studio with this program called Girls Make Beats. I needed an internship, so I basically tagged along, and there I was just helping little girls songwrite, sing in the studio, do their songs, and then behind the scenes stuff. And I would plug in for the DJ classes. There was like little girls learning how to DJ and produce. So I'd plug in the DJ stuff, and they're like, hey, like we have an extra seat. Do you want to like sit in? And I did. So I sat in, and then my sister, she was actually like starting to get her feet wet in Miami. So I would go with her to her gigs, help her carry speakers. I'll DJ when she's in the bathroom, you know, like things like that. So that's kind of how it started. And I was like, ooh, I kind of like this. I'm going to college. Instead of like working at a bartender job, let me like DJ, let me just do this. So then bought a board, went to college, locked myself in my room for 6 months, and then like the rest is history. Then I was like, I'm a DJ, hire me.
What university did you go to?
Florida State. Go Knowles.
I saw him. You know, my brother, he went to Florida State and was on the national champion football team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they were horrible when I was there.
Yeah, so he walked on, and he had a big injury, but walked on, and now he's a NFL agent.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Oh no, that's
I worked at the smoke shop. Funny, when I was there. Go Knowles for real. I worked at the smoke shop when I was there, and I would see like the football players actually come in. And I was like, no wonder why we suck. Here's your blunt wraps, but no wonder why we suck, because your lungs are cooked. You should be throwing, like, you go practice. What are you doing here? Yeah.
No, I feel you.
But yeah, after that, like, basically the rest is history. And yeah, I'm open format still to this day. I kind of like try to throw myself into different worlds. Like I feel like I've lived so many lives since I started DJing. Like I was like a bass head at one point.
That's the beauty of it.
The house music, the hip hop scene. I've like thrown myself in every scene, and what's interesting about it is you see the different cultures within people who listen to certain music.
The
like
sounds.
The vices that they have, like are they drinking, are they doing drugs, are they like, you know, how they dress, like everything about every different culture. But I love people just as much as I love music, so for me that's why I'm like I can't pick one, so I'm gonna stay open format. And then now with the sexy funky hard, like it's the concept is like high energy global dance. It doesn't really like narrow it down to a genre, and that's because yeah, it's kind of like a scrapbook of like my experiences and tastes in music in one. So
That's good. You want to always leave the door open. And
Yeah.
I think sounds can go in any direction.
it sucks because like how do you brand, you know, something that's, you
Brand the vibe.
know, yeah, brand the vibe. Exactly. So that's where
There
Sexy,
you go.
funky, and hard
sexy
vibe.
funky
Nobody
hard.
can replicate a vibe.
Exactly.
I read that yesterday.
Yeah, they can
Market the
they can have the
vibe.
recipe, but it won't taste the same because you didn't make it.
I love that.
I don't know if Albert Einstein said that, but someone said it. Someone said
Just
it.
as smart as Albert Einstein, don't worry.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. So let's talk about the topic about resilience. No sé qué.
Resilient.
We were chatting about a few
estaba
things, so
pensando,
that's why-
Cristina, como tienen como una historia así de que empezaron desde niñas y bueno, todas en realidad, que todas las personas que están relacionadas con la música nacieron con esa. Yo por ejemplo escucho todos los sonidos, todos, y la música que escuchaba no era la música que todo el mundo escuchaba, o sea, era música que nadie escuchaba, como ahora que hago frecuencias y música que no está todavía preparada como para, qué sé, en Berlín tal vez. Pero Cristina, por ejemplo, la pueden asociar, como ella empezó de muy niña, muy niña, no es la misma persona que estaba tocando de niña con la de ahora. Ahora es una mujer, ahora, por favor, no asocien, ahora es una mujer preparada con otros conocimientos y con otras cosas, que es una mujer más interesante porque ha trabajado tanto en sí misma Y como en el primer programa había contado algo tan personal, que hay que contarlo, eso, hay que ser muy valiente para contar ese tipo de cosas, que las mujeres generalmente no lo cuentan, les pasan montones de cosas cuando son mujeres, son DJ, entonces, sabes cómo es este mundo cultural de, bueno, que los hombres no son tan educados como pretendemos, entonces contar ese tipo de cosas ya la pasó a otro nivel. Soy una mujer, me tienen que respetar, soy DJ, quiero mostrar mi talento, pero sepan que ya sé lo que acepto y lo que no. Entonces, decir eso y afrontar esa realidad es bien maduro.
It's major, definitely.
100%.
She took her power back.
Claro.
I have
you
something
guys.
to add to that though. Like I feel like what is the essence of Cristina, what I've realized is that she is still that child that she was playing 11 years ago. In her soul, she's
15
fearless.
years ago.
15 years ago. In her soul, I feel like she. Thanks. I feel like she's still like fearless. She's still that kid that is just that kid at heart. Like she has a childlike energy that brings everyone together, very joyful, always seeing the best in people. Of course, you have your experiences that have made you grow, and that's what these experiences are for, to learn and to evolve into, to bloom into these beautiful women that you are, and to keep inspiring others by your journey.
Thank
you
you.
for expressing yourself and teaching us how to also express ourselves. At least me in my life.
Thank you. No, I think it's just very important. And as we're talking about, anonymous frequencies and the launch season that we just did, today's our last episode for this season, our first season. We're launching a new movement. It's already active and really inspiring everyone around us that we're speaking to. It's very important for us to stick together. And one thing I always try to do is to have everyone together. I've always liked having everyone together since I was a kid. I would always make the group chats on Facebook or whatnot to go ice skating in Miami Beach or to party, like to have a surprise party, to do whatever, just so that we can all do the same thing together and have fun. Because I come up with these ideas, but it's like I don't want to do them alone. So the idea is that we come together and we do something important together. And we spread the awareness on something that we can benefit off our strength together. And speaking together out is better than us speaking alone. So having all of us as women, I think, is very important because it is a male-dominated industry. I'm learning more and more as I go how much of a number I am versus the rest of it, because I came out of being a DJ solo for 10 plus years. I didn't know any DJs. That's why I had not met any other DJs really till 2 years ago. And that's why I created Selva, because I was like, we got all these DJs, let's throw our own party. I got a venue. Yeah. And that's why it all happened. But you need to, I saw the opportunity of having so many like minds. And I put it together.
Special, yeah.
And that's my trade as to what I contributed to my community. From the first second, I started with a showcase, meaning come and play, hang out, and we like look at the venue where we're gonna throw the party at. We're like constructing the idea as we're hanging out, and we're just catching up like girl chat, but just regular chat. And that's how we build the bonds. And then when we were ready to do the party, we were all knowing each other. We knew what to do. We knew what we wanted, and then the next stuff comes, a beach party, then the next stuff, it's a family. So the idea is to stick together and keep communicating, keep expressing, keep reaching, and keep
Growing.
And there's beauty in the fact that you did that, because like I feel like ever since 2020 I've seen so many more girls, because when I started it was like I was like a butterfly.
Yeah, I didn't know about any of this until
But like so many more girls,
So
and
it's
it's like the
cool.
most beautiful.
It's beautiful to see that.
And
we
it's
need to
because
help each other.
you get out of, you, like you said, opportunity, like you with what did Albert Einstein say? With the fear, I don't know, but that
She's gonna
no
leave here.
fear,
Izzy's gonna
bringing
leave
people
here
together. I'm
tagging
following
Albert
along. I
Einstein.
swear.
Oh my gosh.
Ay,
Pilhi?
Too funny.
Sí, yo creo que tiene mucho que, cuando conocí a Cristina es como, creo que tiene mucho que ver, bueno, primero todos piensan que yo soy muy, como, ay, sí, nos conocemos, sos mi amigo. No, creo que necesitas tiempo para conocer a alguien,
100%.
porque soy educada, entonces, al ser educada, creen que sos como muy accesible y puedes permitir cualquier cosa, ¿no? Entonces, yo sí, te doy todo lo mejor de mí al principio, pero después te trato como la otra persona me trata. Entonces, si hago un corte así rápido, ¿cómo puede ser? Si la primera vez me diste tanto y después de golpe, porque es lo que recibí del otro lado. Entonces, saber cuáles son los límites. Y lo más importante es, para crecer profesionalmente, personalmente, no sé, lo que sea, tenés que saber elegir a las personas y a las personas que tenés alrededor. O sea, no es que, bueno, te doy una oportunidad más, te doy otra oportunidad más. No, es ¿cuántas oportunidades te darías a ti misma para fallar? Por ejemplo, ay, no tengo ganas de hacer esto hoy. Te mirás al espejo y lo vas a hacer igual. Entonces, en cuanto más te esfuerces en mejorarte como persona, es la oportunidad que le vas a dar al otro. ¿Entendés? Y ¿sabes lo caro que es el tiempo? El tiempo que pasás con la otra persona es carísimo. Entonces, a eso me refiero, para crecer y para evolucionar y para hacer lo que realmente te gusta, hay que ser muy cuidadoso con quién tenés a tu alrededor. O sea, y saber qué función cumple y qué función tú también cumples con el otro para poder evolucionar juntos. Evolucionar se trata de amor, respeto, no pasar los límites de tratar al otro mal nunca, porque si no te tratas mal a ti, bueno.
That's the way you wanna be treated.
Exacto,
agree
cuanto
with
más
that.
amor tengas en ti mismo, cuanto más respeto tengas en ti mismo, mejor te va a ir, ¿entendés? No es que, ay, soy buena y... No, a las mujeres les ha costado muchísimo en cualquier tipo de industria, no solamente en la música, en todos los lugares, en bancos, en medios profesionales, no sé, en cualquier área ha sido mucho más difícil. ¿Pero por qué? Hablamos con esto antes, hablamos con ella fuera de cámara, que el tema es que las mujeres, no es una culpa de los hombres tratan mal a las mujeres, es entre nosotras, ay, mira lo que se puso, ay, mira lo que esto, ay, mira lo que lo otro. Esa comparación permanente con el otro es simplemente inseguridades de uno mismo. El otro está en su parte de evolución, puede hacer lo que quiera. Entonces, el empezar a ser más compasivo, más...
Humilde.
Only in competition with yourself.
Humility.
Exacto.
Like
No
I
puedes.
it doesn't matter no matter what. I'm not gonna be you. I'm not gonna be. My power is that I'm me, and like I have to be me in the mirror every day. Am I better than who I was yesterday? Like me comparing
Pero
myself.
es
stupid.
exacto. Es súper interesante ver al otro que es diferente, porque si es diferente puedes aprender. Ahora si es igual, o sea, bueno, ¿qué puedes aprender? Nada.
It's human though. It
I
happens.
think we're here for the evolution of our souls. We're here to learn the lessons, to improve physically, mentally, emotionally, to make the world a better place. We're here, we should be inspired to make people's lives easier. Of course, it has to be a reciprocated energy, but to me, my passion or things that make me happy are to make the people around me, which is not that many, but to make a big impact. And that's my goal and my purpose is every person that we touch, or I touch, every person's lives to make it better, to make it happier, to make them feel loved, appreciated, cared for. And yeah, I think that we need to cultivate a little more of a loving mindset. And even if you didn't have that in the past, or if you didn't grow up with this type of relationship, you still need to learn how to cultivate that for yourself and spread it to those who you love and love you back.
Y creer también en lo que uno dice, lo que uno está diciendo, creerlo y que es verdadero y es cierto, ¿no? Porque a veces escuchamos de un montón de personas que dicen diferentes cosas y, o sea, cada palabra que uno dice tiene que tener conciencia de que es así, o sea, de que lo va a hacer así. Porque ¿de qué sirve uno decir, yo hago tal cosa?
And stay
y
true to your word.
Claro, exacto, exacto.
Be truthful.
So I
To
wanted
yourself
to
and to others.
Yeah,
Albert
I
Einstein
wanted
said
to.
that.
Sí,
I
sí,
wanted to
exacto.
add now, just to wrap up from everyone's thoughts. Basically, with the whole mindset of competition and insecurities, and just how people feel about themselves is what they project to the world, especially in an expressive industry, music. You know, you're trying to express who you are as an artist, so the communication in your profile has to be representing something already. Impression is they take care of themselves. Taking care of yourself is the root to all of that. If you don't take care of yourself, then you're gonna be comparing yourself, comparing others to each. You're gonna be thinking about the rest instead of yourself,
Insecure.
and that's what leads to the insecurity. And something that was something I dealt with when I started Selva. People would, they would tell me, you need to go, you're too commercial. And I was like, what? No, it's too underground. And then now I'm
Pero si vas a
in
escuchar,
between.
si
Now
vas
I'm,
a escuchar todas las cosas que dicen las personas, quizás aprender a que cada cosa que te dicen es, a ver, me dijo que es muy commercial, bueno, a ver, ¿en qué lo puedo? Si realmente es así, ¿no? ¿En qué lo puedo mejorar?
no,
El
that's
otro
how
me
I
dijo
took
tal
it.
cosa.
Yo no me cambié, pero
Claro,
yo me
exacto,
acuerdo.
Pero
Yeah,
seguir,
I know.
claro, y no tienes que hacer stop en lo que estás
I
haciendo.
didn't stop. I did
Por eso estás acá.
adapt, though. I did adapt to the environment that meant they liked more underground. But I play now. I
I
play
feel like your
myself.
crowd comes to you though, like when you stay true to you and you have a vision, and like sometimes people don't see it, but like the people who
Oh.
appreciate you naturally gravitate.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about
Yeah.
who's accepting my music. I'm just talking about in general the mindset that people were trying to direct me because they thought I was new to this career.
Yeah.
They didn't listen when I would tell them I started at 11 years old.
Es lo que estaba
And
hablando
so I'm
antes,
gonna wrap it up
claro.
with the sense of there's no competition when you just focus on your own sound. You have your own sound. There's enough people in this world that will connect with your sound.
Or on your own gift. And your
Well, the sound is what you is when you have anything coming out of the speaker is what I mean. Anything that you touch that makes sound, instruments, beats, tracks, you focus on that, and you don't have to worry about anything else because nobody can replicate your sound. And that is why
Period.
I've learned what my sound is. I've spent time and it's created its own sound because I focus on my sound. I don't focus on, like, even in my producing, I didn't start producing till October last year. It's been a year now. Just because I'm making music and it doesn't sound like what I would listen to the radio on when I was younger on Y100 or something, that doesn't mean I'm not creating. It's all sound of it's my sound. That's why it sounds like that. And it's a sound. If it works, it works. It's your sound. So yeah, I just wanted to
Make
leave it
it
on
sound,
that and
baby.
focus on your own sound. Everyone's got their own sound, and we've got plenty of people, ears in this world that will connect to that sound. Work on marketing yourself. Work on getting yourself out there, and that's it.
and go
Other
to
people's opinions, not your business.
Yes.
No,
and
y
don't
es-
forget to go to
sí.
Sexy, funky, hard.
See
This
you
is
on
Girl Chat.
Sylvester.
This is Girl Chat.
Be there, be
so
square.
Muy
Sunday.
Thank you,
hermoso tu sound,
guys.
muy hermoso tu
Thank you,
track.
thank you.
Sí, muy bien.
Gracias.
Thank you for
Gracias.
tuning
Encantada.
in. See you in the
And
next podcast.
before we cut, I did want to just say that this is the end of the season, so we will be branching off as well and continuing the anonymous frequencies, and just keep posted on our social medias. And thank you again, Miami Community Radio, for hosting us this whole season. And
Download the ebook.
everything's coming, and you just have to take the opportunities. All right. So
Okay.
have a nice Sunday.
Have a nice
Have a
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.